Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Esri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to a whatever stream for Tuesday morning. Yes, I'm early. I'm sorry. I feel miserable. I've had a bad night's sleep. Woke up, a lot of dry heaving, almost vomiting. On I haven't really been able to eat much today. I have some soup on the way. Hopefully that'll stay down. In the meantime, I figured let's play Space Engineers and invite other people to come on up. I did catch a good part of uh, Rambling Canuck and Doom and Purple Valkyrie and Samantha Joe and Loki on the Catherine the Great stream. Unfortunately, I was uh, in between being a bit busy. It is Tuesday, Thomas, isn't it? Yes, it is. Don't try to play with me, Thomas. My brain, even on a bad day, is twice as big as your brain. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Brain size really hasn't been correlated to mean anything. It's like the other thing. It just doesn't matter how big it is. It's how you use it. That's what all the women tell me after they break up with me. Anyway, welcome, Thomas Potts, Life with Matthew, Qapla Bird of Prey X, darn it. Thomas beat me. Thomas says, I hope you feel better quickly. And also, Thomas says, hello to Life with Matthew. Thomas says, watch your language. Watch it where? On the screen. Life with Matthew is grumbling. Mike Richards says, greetings from OSU Heart Hospital in Columbus, Ohio. Mike Richards, are you okay? Just let me know that you're okay, Mike Richards. Cinnabon Bunny's in the house, says, feel better soon. Thank you, Cinnabon. And Thomas says hello to Cinnabon. And hello to Mike. Richie Poole says, I am working, so I can't stay. I just wanted to wish you well, Bird of Prey, and hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much, Richie Poole. I appreciate it. Mike Richards says hi to Thomas. And yes, it's Tuesday. There's the link for anyone who wants to come up on the stream. Thomas says, me do have tiny brain. It's okay, Thomas. All Turdistanis have tiny brain. 47 Yorktown says, hello, Sir X Qapla. 47 Yorktown. Cinnabon says hi to Thomas. Thomas says, Matthew said, darn it. Oh, yeah. What is he? Is he trying to turn this into a cuss fest, Matthew? You totally did. Satan got the better of you. Oh, well. Routine heart biopsy, says Mike Richards. Why does routine and biopsy not sound like it should be in the same sentence? But if it's truly what it is, then and all's okay, then I wish you well. Let me turn on the Space Engineers game. Cinnabon just got the server or the group ID lockdown. So in order to come in the game now, you have to first join Cinnabon's Steam group as an extra precaution, so we don't have those a-holes we had last time and what they did to Karoga. So this is the new Karogan base. There's an extra cryo chamber. We can add more if anybody wants to come over. We got stuff here. We got stuff there. I've been working in the back here. I've been adding a bunch of, two fully maxed out refineries. And yeah, so let's go surface side. and I'll see what's going on today. Now, yesterday, I unfortunately had a hard landing with my big red ship. We'll see if we can't get it fixed up today, assuming it hasn't been deleted. No, it's still there. So let's fly on over and see. Unfortunately, upon the hard landing, both hydrogen tanks burst into flames and were destroyed. So it has no hydrogen. I didn't realize that immediately. So then I went ahead and I built one hydrogen tank that should be full by now. And I had to convert this to a station so I could get the power generation to work. Let's check. If the hydrogen tank is full, we can probably limp this thing back to base. Although, to be honest, considering I was 150 kilometers away in space and I didn't have enough power to recharge my jump drive, and it took me like 30 or 40 minutes to fly back to base, I think the fact that I survived the landing at all is probably pretty good. Probably pretty good. Okay, let's see what's going on with the hydrogen tank. And we are filled at 50%. But I tell you, with the rebalance of the hydrogen they recently did in the last update of the game, 50% is probably more than enough. Hydrogen is now a serious power source in the game. Previously, last year, even a couple months ago, you couldn't realistically make much out of hydrogen. It was kind of a very useless power source to just the very short period between the time you get enough materials to mine, and then to get you up to mine your first uranium and platinum, and then you would come down, you build reactors, and you'd get rid of the hydrogen. But now hydrogen makes a hell of a lot more sense and is a legit useful power source. So I think I'm going to keep a ship like this, although I've got a better one I've built in creative mode today. Byron Matthews says, I would never associate routine with heart anything. That's another thing. Yeah, the heart and your brain, there's not a hell of a lot of routine stuff. Mike Richards says, like with Matthew, he has a lot of heart. Wow, there you go. Thomas says, remember the last time you built a base underground? I think we shot you 50 times. But Thomas, we're at peace this time. Mountains of Elysium says, Bird of Prey, if you 5X, if you can identify the DNA, it's a successful landing. Mountains of Elysium says, greetings, Bird of Prey 5, Mamo Prey, Sisso Prey, Nephew Prey, and fellow nerds. Thank you. Thank you, Mountains. I'm sure the link is still there for anybody who wants to come up. Let's put this back in the window here. What's going on? There we go. Okay, I've got to convert this to a ship again. And we see T-Berg has joined the server. Okay. Ah, fuck. Oh, great. Oh, luckily, shit, it keeps breaking. Luckily, because it was still saved as a station, nothing fell. Nothing fell. But I'm going to go ahead and set it back to a ship. Man, that was the mail. Actually, before I set it back to a ship, I think I've got to yeah, I got to drill this out. The tank was into the ground. I got to drill it out of the ice. Make sure there's no part of the ship stuck in the ice, not even a pixel. T-Berg says it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a crash. Well, the problem was I landed and it was just so heavy because I did so much mining. And I assumed, well, I didn't assume, I hoped that the hydrogen engine would have been enough to slow it down. Now, the big hydrogen engine was enough to slow it down, but unfortunately, I leveled off a little too high, and I thought I was going slow enough to land, but in fact, I went slow enough that I was going fast enough that the landing gear just vaporized, and it was connected to the hydrogen tanks, which also vaporized. And once the hydrogen tanks were gone, the ship couldn't possibly move because you need hydrogen tanks to be able to power hydrogen thrusters. So now, if all goes well, I can convert this back to a ship and we can fly again. Okay. Wait, do we still have thrusters on the bottom? There's got to be thrusters on the bottom, right? I wouldn't have built this ship, rebuilt this ship without thrusters on the bottom. But yeah, okay, we've got bottom thrusters. So I think we can. Okay. Okay. Info. Convert to ship. Convert to ship is not possible. Why the hell is it not possible? Okay, let's turn off the hydrogen. Why would it not be possible? Something is still stuck. Oh, there it is. It's still stuck in the ice. Just that little bit. That little bit, I bet, was it. Okay. What do we got down here? 1, 2, 3. 3 thrusters. That should be enough. That should be enough. Okay. FK. Info. Convert to ship. Son of a bitch. Not possible, my ass. Let's see what's going on in the chat. I don't know why it's not cooperating. Mountains of Elysium says, greetings to Sassy, chaser of cats, eater of cookies, stalker of cardinals, defiler of cushions, and scourge of the squirrels. Thank you, Mountains. Eastland Burkholder says, please someone give me an explanation as to what's going on. If anyone has the time and desire to help me understand this. Excuse me. Do SIPs get sabotaged? They can be sabotaged, but in this case, I had a very hard landing. I came from space, and the ship was very heavy with minerals I mined, and I didn't have enough thrusters to keep me level, and I just hit the ground a lot harder than I expected to. So, yeah. Does T-Berg know I'm streaming? I don't think he knows. Just let him know. I'll let him know. Streaming on Bird O Prey 5X. If you didn't know. Okay. Yeah, so Eastland, I hope that is at least some explanation as to what's going on. Thomas says he has a routine heart attack watching sports. Not Ryan Johnson says hello in Qapla. Hello in Qapla, not Ryan Johnson. Thomas says T-Berg is always on. He's on a lot. Mountains Elysium is still at work, just off a conference call, so just listening. No problems, Mountains. Mike Richards is there. It is. And yes. Thomas, wait a minute. It should have fell because of gravity. Bird is cheating. It did fall because of gravity, but it's not falling because it's set as a station. When you have something set as a station, it doesn't fall. Things don't fall off of it. Karoga Knight says, Viva Karoga, Viva Space Engineers. Absolutely. Eastland says, scheduling a medical appointment is frustrating, and I came here for distraction, but I'm not sure I understand this game at all. I missed the crash just by a few minutes. No, the crash was yesterday, and I wasn't streaming at the time. You just missed the cleanup. Thomas says, try removing the wind turbines. Yeah, that was going to be my next guess. Cinnabon says, I was about to leave for a bit. Do you want me to log in and copy and paste? No, Cinnabon. Don't worry about it. This is nothing that requires we'll deal with it. Honestly, the ship is in shambles anyway. I might as well just rebuild it at this point. Don't worry about it, but thank you. Eastland says, I'm going back to talking to medical staff or listening to stupid recordings. I've pushed this number for this. I have to not want to. It's very hard landing, not the same as the crash. Teasing you. Well, the difference between a crash and a hard landing is that the ship is basically straight up and that I survived. Thomas, the Cinnabon, add some bombs that we can remotely detonate. Mountains of Elysium says, greetings to not Ryan Johnson, Thomas, Eastland, Cinnabon Bunny, Mike Richards, Karoganite, and Life with Matthew. Cinnabon says, okay. Thomas says, hello. John Street says, Bird of Prey X, did you hear that Chuck Yeager passed away yesterday? I did, John Street. And I was strongly considering doing a special Tuesday cinema Saturday of The Right Stuff. But I realize I do not have a copy of The Right Stuff. And even if I did, I just not feeling great enough to commit to that type of stream, and it wouldn't be fitting his memory for me to do such a stream in my current condition. But maybe someone else will stream it later. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I can find it on Amazon or something. But yeah, Chuck Yeager, honestly, I didn't know the man was still alive, but a true American hero, the man who broke the sound barrier for the first time, and at least that we know of. And, all around badass, 97 years old. God bless him. Mike Richards says hi to Mountains of Elysium and also hail to 47 Yorktown. Thomas says Josh Street, yeah, 97 years old. Mountain says greetings to Josh. T-Berg says I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. Welcome, T-Berg. Rip Chuck Yeager, absolutely. 47 Yorktown says Mountains of Elysium, greetings. And T-Berg says, oh, that sucks. Today is also the day John Lennon passed. Is that today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Today's the 8th.
The 8th.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that death hit Mama Pray harder than Chuck Yeager's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was in the hospital.
Uh,
I gave birth to Diana.
Mama Pray was still in the hospital from giving birth to Ciso Pray.
And those days they gave you painkillers.
She got painkillers that knocked her out.
Good to that.
That was the news she woke up to. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Come on, everybody wants to see this thing take off. Okay, info, convert to ship. God damn it, it's possible. It is possible. I have to. Okay, I know what we gotta do. I know what we gotta do. We're gonna go get our other ship. Uh-huh. See, this is where that giant Kurogan brain comes in. Okay. We turn this baby on. Okay. And let's see. 4. Okay, we don't need the ore on. We don't need that. Okay, we can launch. There we go. Yes, we'll use one ship to save the other. I gotta be honest, when you look at this space, when you look at this lake from space, it's so huge. I seriously wonder if I couldn't, what would I call it? If I couldn't, like, create a big C on it and make a big C visible from space. Okay, we're gonna turn off auto lock so it doesn't. Oh, that went down pretty quickly. Okay. So we will use this ship to dig out all around this ship. Unfortunately, all this ice is being wasted, but this lake is literally so big. It's fairly like infinite amount of ice. I mean, as close to damn near infinite amount as you're ever going to get. I mean, I guess I could mine some of the ice, but we've got so much ice. Like, what's the point? A great material continuum. Somebody has too much of one thing and not enough of another, like Nog taught us. Oh, we got some people in the back. Sorry. Welcome, Elihu and Joseph Patrick.
Qapla, bird of prey.
For taking so long.
That's
Greetings from the future.
Greetings.
And I was about to complain, where's the link? You called the stream open live, and where's the link? And I had to scroll up because I was late to the party,
I
obviously.
will put the link back in for anyone else who might be too lazy to scroll up. I'm sorry, Mom. Did you say something? Yeah, no problem. Thomas says, today is 23 years ago. My grandfather died. I'm sorry to hear that, Thomas.
Sorry, dude.
My grandfather died, I believe, was May 4th, I think.
I never met any of my grandparents. They died before I was born.
My mother's parents had died before I was born. My father's parents were alive, and even I had a great-grandmother alive for several months after I was born. I don't remember her, but she did meet me as a baby.
My grandfather died like about 1950, 60, something like that.
Wow. Sorry to hear.
That's okay. It was over 50 years ago. I never met him.
Cheever says hello to Mama Pray. Hope she's feeling well today. She's just worried about me. John reads a bird of prey. We were just waiting for you to crash, like always. Oh, yeah, I better not let the fuel run out.
Did you happen to see the video I posted on Twitter, Bird of Prey?
I did not. I haven't been around much anything. What's that about?
Cinnabon saw it.
And why do you feel miserable, if I may ask?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
I don't know. I just woke up very nauseous, and I'm still nauseous.
By the way, I can tell you that I worked today for 3 hours and spent the rest of the day in bed because same symptoms.
You know, everybody's sick right now.
I'm
I mean, in all honesty, Anti-Tracker, LDG, it's like we're all getting something.
It's a virtual virus this time, okay?
It's Project Prometheus, son of a bitch.
Yeah,
son of a bitch.
Shit! Pickles is in the chat.
Pickles, why did you do this to us, Pickles? And I hope you're feeling better.
You mentioned Project Prometheus, and look who shows up.
Yeah, it's like saying 3 times Bloody Mary. Yeah.
I mean, I was talking about Tiki Doom yesterday, and all of a sudden he just happens to pop up. Like, what the hell's going on around here? Pickle says, "Thank you, not yet."
Not yet. Not feeling better yet. Sorry to hear that.
Ethan Burkholder says, "Feel not perky. Hope it is not a virtual virus."
The good news is that I don't have any temperature, and my doctor is concerned that it might still be that antibiotics I was on a couple of weeks ago, that maybe I wasn't on it long enough, and now she's looking at what other antibiotic might still be useful. There's only like one other oral antibiotic left, and if that doesn't work, I have to go to IV antibiotic, assuming that this has anything to do with an infection, which we're not even 100% sure it does. Though Mama Pray is pretty sure it does.
Hopefully it works and helps.
Okay. Let's see.
Pickle says, "Yeah, did I just walk in and hear that my project is the reason we're all sick?"
I don't know. It just seems the only thing that we all might have in common. Oh, it looks like my soup is here.
No soup for you.
Chicken broth.
Oh, chicken soup. Hopefully it's good chicken soup and not the terrible chicken soup that sometimes we get. They left.
Oh.
Okay. So let's see. Let's see if this is gonna be it. No, I don't have time. Oh shit! What I just clicked.
Because yesterday I felt pretty good, and everything was fine and okay. And today I woke up and I was like, "Oh shoot, what's going on?"
Yeah, it's weird. Everybody, maybe it's 5G. Maybe it's 5G. It's weird that we all have the same symptoms.
Yeah.
Different.
People said that about
continents.
4G. People said that about 4G. What they said about 5G. It's not 5G.
I have the feeling that somebody's in the basement.
Oh, we do have somebody there. One more second. Welcome, Captain Trek.
Captain Trek, welcome.
Thank you. So you didn't notice my comments back there.
Yeah,
No,
that's why I read those comments and I was like, okay, somebody's in the backstage.
I don't think that last one actually worked, man.
Well, no. It's another way to get medication other than IV.
Yes, it worked. Ah, fuck, we're falling.
Oh. And did you know
Okay,
that?
well, we did convert to a ship, but there's still not enough thrusters.
This is a base, or
shit.
what is it?
This
Or is
is
it
the
just
ship.
This
Are
is
you
Okay.
asteroid mining?
This was for asteroid mining, yeah. So I need to build more hydrogen thrusters that face down. Okay, but the good news is we were able to get it to disconnect. So that's good. Do I have pieces on me to build? I don't know.
just lower the gravity on the planet.
Oh yeah. Just lower the gravity on the planet. That's what I'll do, Joseph.
Cyber Sci-Fi Tech. How'd you know what we were
I
talking?
died.
No.
God damn it.
How?
I haven't had this problem with the mouse in a while. Son of a bitch. Now I got to get out there really quick before my body goes away.
Run, bird, run.
Run, Forrest, run. You know, I don't have time to close the door.
Are you in
Get
space?
in.
Are you in
No,
space or
I'm
on the
on,
planet?
I'm on Earth.
On Earth.
Oh shit! I'm
Somebody's
bouncing. I'm
Isn't
bouncing.
Somebody shooting at
somebody
you?
shooting at
I
you?
don't think anybody's shooting. I was bouncing pretty hard on the ground.
Oh.
I just want to get to my body so I don't lose. Whatever I was holding. A minute. Okay. I really would have been upset if I lost my
Your path.
important tools. Okay. Now let's try this again. 3. Hydrogen. No, not tank. Hydrogen engine. There we go.
Mountains of Elysium. Crash is technically a landing. It's just an uncontrolled landing.
How does Elon Musk call it? The crashing, he calls it something like not unexpected, rapid disassembly.
I forgot that term. I forgot that term you used.
Something with rapid disassembly, definitely, but
Oh, can I get it one? Let me get one more extra thruster on there.
Thank you, 47 Yorktown. Rapid unscheduled disassembly.
Hopefully that will be enough.
Continuum track was supposed to have on Monday the surgery. They postponed it until today's Tuesday, right?
What's going on here?
Until today.
Do we not have a gyroscope on board? Oh, continuum track does well. Let's get a gyroscope going here. Maybe we lost our gyroscopes. Son of a bitch. Steel plate. Okay.
Yeah, you need to stay level.
Okay. Do we have any gyroscopes? We do. We've got 2 gyroscopes and they're on. Okay. That's more than enough. Whoa, don't fall. Oh.
Rapid unscheduled disassembly.
Oh.
Schedule.
Okay, we got it. We got it. Come on. Come on.
Dig.
Ah, yes. Yes. Okay. Now we head towards base.
Good, out of the hole.
Oh shit! Do I have any reverse thrusters?
Oh shit!
No.
Turn off the engines. Turn off the engines.
Turn. Oh
Oh
no!
shit! Break up the ship. You just
Oh,
destroyed the
no,
ship. Oh my
why?
god!
Why?
Whoa! That's a bad
Whoa.
explosion. Oh no! It's total.
Oh no!
It's total.
Oh no! Oh come on! That's bullshit.
That ship is totaled, man.
Are you in
Not
creators
supposed
mode
to
or
happen.
in the game?
At least you got
Oh
out.
come on! I was just turning.
Yeah, but you hit the ground.
Oh bullshit! This thing should have held together better.
Life with Matthew says, "Oh, the humanity."
Yeah, it did owe the humanity. I gotta get all this stonework over the freaking base manually now before I
Josh?
lose all these ores.
Josh Street says, "Now it's a Bird of Prey 5 crash."
Yeah, all fun and games, right?
Crash
Fun
of
and
5.
games. Okay.
Sorry, Markwell. That's the word we do not use. Project, we don't use that word.
Let's see.
What's wrong with project bullshit? There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, that starts with
You
a
know?
P, not a B.
Don't criticize it till you've tried it.
Well, I could say the same for you with gay sex, but that ain't gonna happen.
At least you're right about it's not going to happen.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a natural smartass. What can I say?
This is going to take forever to take this.
Mount of Elysium says, "You now have dug a nice deep hole for the swimming pool." Easton Burkholder says, "Not a crash, a very hard landing."
Okay.
Well, you have an uncontrolled landing and a controlled landing. It just happens to be an uncontrolled landing.
Well, kamikaze pilots had controlled landings.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, I was not going to make that comment yesterday.
Now, the good thing is that I had already emptied it of all the uranium and platinum and gold and the important minerals yesterday, just in case something bad were to happen. These are all three. Okay, this one I can pick up. How big is this one?
I would stay away from that pole that's shooting electricity.
That's going to take a while.
Shouldn't you take care of the fire so you can salvage the burning parts? I don't know.
Yeah, the thing is on fire.
Yeah, fire schmeyer.
Fire. Yeah. I thought you didn't close the door. Pickles says, Captain Trek, sometimes the best things don't happen.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, he's right.
He also says, not that I know if gay sex with Bird is the best or not, just saying. Ethan Berthold says, burning down wooden log cabins made it easier to salvage your nails. Maybe let it burn.
I'm just watching a video. There's a fountain in a shopping mall in Bratislava, and a dog jumped in. It was swimming in the pool.
Okay.
So it's so funny because the owner is desperate.
Oh.
trying to call the dog, and the dog is just having fun.
Hey, the puppy wanted to play.
Just watching the video. Sorry, so funny.
It's always funny watching videos.
Especially if they're bird crashing. Did your game freeze up, Bird? Because you're muted and your game looked like it froze.
Bird is muted, so he's probably having his soup.
Ah.
Yeah, what kind of soup?
Chicken.
I hope it's good.
Nah, I'm not a big soup person.
Oh, I'm a big soup person.
Yeah. Yeah, I was never a big soup person. I'm like, okay, it's liquid. Why don't you just put it in a cup and let me drink it? It's just a hot, chunky tea. That's basically what it is. That's what soup is to me.
Depends on what kind it is and what you have in it.
If you have to eat it with a spoon, it's stew. If you can drink it, it's put it in a cup. It's soup.
Let's see here. I like mine with a little bit of pasta, or a lot of pasta. Some carrots, onions. Depends on what's there. Potatoes, of course.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Oh, I love liver dumplings.
Liver dumplings?
I've had chicken dumplings, but never liver dumplings.
What the?
Chicken liver dumplings.
Okay, chicken liver. Okay, I thought you were going beef.
Beef? No, not beef.
Son of a bitch. It's been one of those days. I've been talking and nobody was hearing me.
Well, you said you were muted.
You were muted, so
yeah, but then I unmuted and
Oh.
I started talking. And at sometime in the 5 minutes or whatever it was, my microphone decided to shut off. I had to restart the microphone. So.
And what were you
I was
saying?
basically saying that unfortunately my headphones fell out. So I missed whatever you guys were saying while I was gone.
Oh, we're talking about soup.
That's fine. That's good. Got the soup in front of me now. The all-important taste test. In the meantime, I'm going to go through the chat. I'll go. You guys can keep talking. See, T-Berg says, put a couple of impulse thrusters on it facing down. I don't know if I have the materials for him. I guess I do in the base. Yeah, we're fine. I wanted to deal with it with hydrogen. You can see how well that worked out.
It exploded nicely.
Yes.
This is good soup.
So you know what? Mute yourself. Listen.
Okay, I'll mute myself for a couple minutes.
Have your soup. Yeah.
Reaches low. Now it's a bird of prey crash.
Yeah. So definitely soup is good. I like to put all possible vegetables into soup and just make a good soup.
No soup for you.
No soup for me.
No soup for me.
honestly, cabbage soup, or sauerkraut, or cabbage soup, or soup made out of sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut, basically stinky cabbage or rotten fermented cabbage.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a certain distinction between the two, between those two. So that's why I'm saying sauerkraut soup with smoked pork and smoked sausages and mushrooms, and it's basically like your main course.
Mhm.
It's very like thick soup, or how to describe it.
Stew.
Yeah, basically a stew. Yeah. So and this is what I like very much. But and the fun part about this soup is that when you make it, it's getting better with every day. So literally you can have it. Of course you have it in your fridge, but or in a cold place. But on the third day, it's the best.
Hang on 1 second. I got a text message.
Because all those tasty things there that are in there basically mix perfectly together, and it doesn't get bad like because when you just put away soup and you have the pasta in it, it will basically get bad very quickly.
Mhm.
Like within 48 hours, you shouldn't have it anymore. But this sauerkraut soup, third day, fourth day. But
sauerkraut's only good on brats.
It'll remind me. I had a question from Kronos that because I'm talking to him on Discord. He said, "So Bert is playing that game again. When is he going back to the Sim City game? I never could play Space Engineers."
For me, I wouldn't have the patience for building the ships and everything. Like literally, when we were playing, what was it called, Besiege? That was the game where it was easy to go through the levels because okay, you build something, you test it, you go back to the drawing board, you rebuild the design, and you go. Basically, you can within 1 hour or 2 hours, you can manage multiple levels until you get stuck with one specific level, like Bird did on that one. That was so hilarious that he played over multiple streams. But this is just so time consuming with building all the ships,
And there's no particular goal.
mining materials, and there's no particular
No
goal.
end
Yeah,
game.
yeah, exactly.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Because with Besiege, there you had a clear goal to destroy something. I should install Besiege again.
Yeah, I still have it installed. Every so often I go to it just to, blow things up. John Street says Bird of Prey. This is one of the top 5 Bird of Prey crashes. I think it probably is, Josh Street. It was certainly quite fiery and unexpected.
Very devastating.
Definitely up there. If not top 5, certainly top 10. And Josh Street says Eastland, that is called a Bird of Prey. Yeah. And on this all right, that was from Mamo Prey. Thomas, is his bird frozen? No.
And Thomas Spot says there is a goal for Bird to get into space.
Oh, and then Carlos corrected himself. He said city skyline.
Oh yeah, the square.
Yeah, City Skylines. Another day. We'll do City Skylines.
You know,
Yeah, it's less engaging. City Skylines is definitely less engaging for the audience. So, but you can do City Skylines on. Are you streaming today later on your main channel?
I will see how I feel.
Yeah,
I'll see how I feel.
that's the question.
That's why I'm doing this on the X channel.
Yeah,
I didn't want to risk streaming twice on the main channel.
Gotcha.
John Street says low Bird of Prey 5X pulled the Bird of Prey like always. Not Ryan Johnson says Bird of Prey X. Joseph is evil. As future man, he should be warning you of your impending mishaps. He must enjoy watching your failures twice. D.D. Myers says greetings. Hello, D.D. Myers. I've been better, D.D., but I've been worse, a lot worse. So don't worry. When I feel like this, I get miserable. I just want to complain. And hell, have an audience while I complain. That's the most you can hope for. Tom,
right.
there's a goal for Bird. It's to get into space. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Eastlin says, I like red beans and rice with venison sausage or pork sausage. That is great dish, and it's a traditional poverty food.
Yes, I love red beans and rice. Especially a nice big bowl of jambalaya. Okay, now I'm getting hungry again.
Wow, look at this ship teetering on the edge of disaster.
Whose ship is it? Is it yours?
These are all my ships.
Home in Karuga, where Sassy and the alpacas play. Where often is heard an SOB from Bird, and he flips off to stand all day.
High mountains.
Bird, you ought to have who on more. He makes you sound like a better singer.
Yeah, I know. I'm a terrible singer.
I'm so sorry I missed that daytime karaoke, but Nephew O'Prey was here and it was not conducive.
Karaoke stands for empty orchestra, or otherwise known as drunk man who cannot sing.
Yeah.
My first karaoke was at a bar in Disney World at one of their hotels. We had our liquor conference there one year. I don't know why Disney World, but I guess I got a good rate. And I don't remember if it was the Swan or the Dolphin, but one of them has a karaoke bar, or had at least.
Right.
That was where I did it for the first time, and I believe the last time. It was fun.
The last time I sang karaoke was last year when we had our corporate Christmas party. I was a little tipsy, so I was singing Frank Sinatra.
You didn't sing My Way, did you?
Yeah. You remember correctly. That was the last time.
I do not do karaoke.
That is...
As I heard the, in quotes, talents that were singing, I was like, okay, I can do it as well.
Let's see. How can we get this stuff?
Yeah, Bon Jovi can sing, so can I. Come on.
How can we get this stuff back quicker?
That's electrocuted. Oh, we got it.
Not anymore.
Fire.
Grind away to fire. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny, but it works.
Hey, you need a spare part anyway, so hey.
So now you have to rebuild the whole ship from scratch, right?
Basically, yeah.
Ouch.
I was working in creative mode on an updated version of the ship.
And can you just do something in creative mode and transfer it to the normal game or not?
Well, not exactly. You have to, you can set up a projection system and then build it. I think Cinnabon added a mod that lets you auto build something from a projection, but it takes a long time and you have to have all the materials needed.
Kuroganite
for it.
says hashtags more cats for Yosef.
Oh yes, more cats for Yosef.
Man, look at this trash I left everywhere. I gotta clean this up.
Dude, it's
Tomorrow
worse than the beach.
the vet is coming over to
Give you more
uh,
cats.
no, to vaccinate all my pets. So it's going to be expensive.
Coronavirus vaccination?
Not coronavirus, the yearly
No.
vaccinations that they need to get.
Do you ever think that's just a giant scam?
No.
Just so Bill Gates can track your dog?
They already have tracking devices
For dogs, yeah.
Yeah.
My
Son of a
dogs have
bitch.
both dogs have chips, and one of my cats has the chip as well, because it became mandatory for cats and dogs, and then they decided, okay, only dogs, because it makes no sense for cats. So one of my cats is chipped, but the dogs are not.
Yeah, an outside cap should not be chipped. Just the inside.
Sorry, the
inside
dogs
cap.
are the dogs are the dogs have chip. One cat has, but the three others they don't. It's not mandatory, and anyway, it works only on when you just put the scanner on the onto the skin.
Welcome,
So
Positive Candor.
what's the reason? Positive Candor, welcome.
Qapla.
Hello, Positive Candor.
You don't sound that positive.
Yeah, that's life.
That's live.
Did something
wait.
happen?
I guess like Bird, I'm just feeling like crap.
Oh,
Sorry to hear that, Positive Candor.
Sorry, dude. Wow. Everybody is feeling like crap today. Shoot.
It is.
Yeah.
Why am I the only healthy one on here?
Because we need one idiot we can yell at.
I know Pickles ain't up here, so I guess I'm target.
No, see, he's too easy with a target. You're skinny, you can run out of the way.
Yeah, but I'm only a target for so long because I'm going to go to the store in a little bit and flirt. I really don't need anything from the store. I just want to flirt.
You're just going to flirt with the store?
No, there's an employee there. I'm kind of flirting with her, so I'll make an excuse like, hey, I need some chocolate. So,
What type of store is it?
Trader Joe's.
I thought you meant, your local adult bookstore or something like that.
No. Bookstores have been closed here for a while.
What, it's not an essential to go in and have porn available?
That's online. The public library is online only. You can order your books and pick them up. You can't just wander around the library anymore.
That would make Jeff's job much easier if they did that. Though he works with the public, so
Man, people love the idea.
Like
Here's like,
working with the public.
yeah, people like the idea because it's a lot easier. Because sometimes when people want to get DVDs, but it's like first come first serve. But if it's online, hey, you got it right then and there. You don't have to worry about going through trying to find all the movies you want to watch in the mixed racks.
I don't know. I kind of like the searching aspect of it.
Yeah, I always used to like walking around Blockbuster or
I remember
whatever.
Blockbuster. Me too'd. I'm about to get me too'd. Me also.
You're me too. You're gonna have to get off the stream if that happens.
Thomas Potts says
I
he might
understand. I can't. I have high standards in which to maintain. We can't just let people who've been accused of terrible things with zero proof on the stream. That would be
Zero proof.
So,
But first I thought it was a challenge, like pound me too, you know. But
Oh. Oh my gosh. You mean another online challenge? Hitting?
after the ice bucket challenge is the pound me too challenge. much more difficult than the other way around. Oh, I know this must be compelling stuff. I just want to get these stones. Otherwise, they'll disappear in a few minutes. Bring them in.
Don't you wish I was like you, kidney stones?
yeah, I
No,
was just thinking the same thing.
Well, I mean, so easy to remove, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these
get these
this
before they
big, not
disappear.
particularly. These are hundreds of kilograms.
Josh Street says, too late. Bird of Prey 5 was poo. Was poo too?
I'm definitely going to have to go back and cut out the crash.
and
this
we have the
video.
librarian in the chat. Welcome,
Professor
Professor
brings
Briggs.
back.
Look at this. We talk about somebody and they show up. What is
Yes.
this? We was just talking about you, Jeff.
So this morning on the soup on Jedi Bill's stream, one of the guys who's been coming around for a couple of weeks, Poe, nice guy. I think he's in Florida. It turns out he is another flat earther. And at first we thought it was a joke, but no, he's a true believer. True believer.
Who are you talking about?
A guy named Poe. He's yeah.
Paul, he is?
Oh,
He's a legit flat earther.
I did not know that.
Came out this morning.
Oh.
And so we're having little discussions with him. Jeff and Darth were like trying to, they seemed to trying like they were going to convince him somehow using facts. And I tried to explain that. Listen.
Yeah, Jeff,
I love Darren. He's a great guy. But
flat earthers do not understand.
They have an answer for everything.
Yeah.
Flat earthers do not believe facts. So,
well, they believe in their own facts. Let's put it that way.
Sorry, wrong
Welcome,
word.
Pixels. Welcome, LDG.
Hey guys, good morning.
You sound better.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
Sounding a little better. Yes.
Good to hear.
Almost there. I just wanted to touch base real quick because I'm busy this morning about Poe. Yes, he is a flat earther, but he's not like Darren. So yeah, if you guys can just be kind. I know we railed Darren quite a bit about it, but Poe's very sensitive on that topic. And he's not from Florida. He's from Georgia.
Oh, Georgia. That's right.
Yeah.
Peach State.
Mm-hmm. No, he's close enough. He's right. Matter of fact, he might even come to Florida. We might do a little stream together. We'll see with JJ and me. But yeah, he's a cool guy. He is a flat earther. We were talking a couple of weeks ago when he mentioned it. And he was quite adamant that I didn't expect it to be a public thing. But yeah, guys, just be kind.
He today it came up and he You know, he didn't mind. He said he didn't mind talking about it, so we did.
Mhm.
It's not like we forced him to talk about something.
No. Yeah. No. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say, because I know how it gets with Darren, and
Right.
he's just a little bit more sensitive. But yeah, he is, and had interesting. You can have interesting conversations with him. Just be kind is all I'm asking everybody. Poe's a really cool guy.
Yeah, he is. He is.
The
Yeah,
only
he's
thing
definitely
is
cool peeps.
the only thing is that people like flat Earth. I don't think you can have a serious conversation about that topic because it's so ridiculous.
Like, I know, Joseph, that you're a little biased on the topic, and you really
Bias?
strikes a
What's
chord when we
bias?
talk about it.
What's
Yeah.
bias
But-
about
but-
bullshit?
That Joseph, all I'm trying to say is when someone mentions flat Earth, you seem to get triggered sometimes. I get it.
Not sometimes.
Listen, I believe the
always.
Earth all the times. I know, and you don't even want to talk about it right now. I bet, but that's
No.
cool, man. Ain't
Because
nobody saying
complete
anything wrong.
bullshit.
Listen.
There
I
you go.
believe
I
the
will
Earth
simply
is.
say change the subject because
Yeah,
I don't
and
want to
I'm-
insult somebody, but
Yeah.
flat Earth is complete and utter bullshit.
And all I'll say is this: I believe the Earth is a sphere, but even I want absolute proof. If they had a rocket and said, "Would you like to go in a rocket right now, LDG?" I'd be like, "Yes, hell yes, I want to see it for myself." Because you know what? I mean, either way.
Would you go up in a Kurogan rocket?
No.
Are you the pilot?
Yeah. I was going to ask that question too.
No, there's no pilot. It's automated.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
wait, are you the programmer?
I am the designer, and yeah.
Well, I tell you what.
I'll let you run your own software if it helps you feel better.
I run it by Prometheus.
There is a channel of one of those channels that debunk flat Earth, and the guy is called the guy's channel is called Mr. Sensible, and he himself built a balloon and sent a camera in the balloon.
But it's fisheyeing of the lens, Joe.
And he drew straight lines on the optics, so that there's a proof that it's not a fisheye lens, and he sent it upwards, and he got all the film material. He did it himself. Why don't do the flat earthers do the same thing? It's one balloon, one camera in a cage, so when it drops down, they have all the film material. Simple as that.
And
he did the proof by himself.
There should be.
But they are so dumb that they are building rockets and get killed in those rockets because they are trying to.
I've never heard of a flat earther building a rocket and getting.
I never heard of a rocket too, actually. But
there was one guy who tried to build a rocket engine, and he got up, I don't know, something like 300 feet, and then the rocket crashed down.
Because I tell you, at least he was trying.
Are you sure you weren't watching the astronaut?
All right, that's dedication right there. Holy crap!
There's a movie called The
Astronaut. Is it on YouTube?
No, it's literally one of those Darwin prizes.
I would hope he had recording of that.
There is video. It was all over the news.
Oh, really? And he got himself killed?
He got himself killed on video. Yeah, of course. It's on the internet.
He wouldn't even trust his own camera. That's funny. I mean, he didn't have to go up himself.
It's
I don't
ridiculous.
know if you thought about that.
You know what? Even one simple question. Why would people like Elon Musk or what's his name, Jeff Bezos, have their own companies building rockets going into space? Why would they invest their money? Yeah, but where's the profit?
Obviously, the government's got to pay them off to keep quiet at this point.
Yeah, to keep quiet. Exactly. They're milking the situation, as they would say. And you're right, Joseph. You're right. This shouldn't be a question today. But the problem is systemic. It's in the system itself. We
That's
don't live
weird.
in the world we should live in, and it allows for this stuff to happen.
It's weird that
For
the
misguided people to believe in absolutely absurd ideas.
It's weird there's a
Um,
flat Earth, but there's around Mars and around
There's-
Mercury and around
No,
Jupiter.
he doesn't believe they were.
No. Those are lights in the sky. You haven't heard that? Those are only lights on
The
the
moon.
dome
okay,
of
all
the
right.
firmament. The
All
discovery.
right. I gotta get
Check
back
out
to
my
work,
video
guys.
on the flat moon theory.
I didn't mean to trigger Yosef. I'm sorry, guys.
Do it, Bird. Please.
I did one. I did it. It's up there. Flat moon theory is one of my old videos.
You need to upload.
Well,
I thought
just-
it was an absurd joke. It turns out that's really what some
Yeah, I
flat.
remember
See, not all flat earthers believe in the same flat Earth.
Right.
Yes,
So-
it's different flat Earths.
So yeah, but some of them do believe in the flat moon.
And just like there's many different people who believe in a different globe Earth. It's not black and
particularly.
white. But
I don't know. Who
What are you talking about?
who disagrees on the shape of the globe?
no. The environment of the whole does space exist? Are we in like some kind of Mario Brothers world, but the world is still globe? I mean, there's different beliefs out there.
I can't say I ever came across anyone.
Are you talking about the
It's
It's
multiverse?
out there.
Mario
Just
Brothers
you can Google it. It's
Yeah,
out there.
I
There
do.
are different beliefs.
Multiverse. It talks about the multiverse. I just did.
People believe in the multiverse. People believe in
Well-
exactly. People believe in the never-ending universe. People believe in finite universes.
That's different than the flat Earth. That's totally different.
It's all different beliefs. Exactly. So
It's a theory, not belief. Theory.
you can have a belief in a theory.
Hypothetical scenarios are something. Okay, it's something that it's still not proven. Theories are something that is proven.
Nothing's proven.
And then you have facts. Like water is wet, and when you stay underwater, you drown. Those are like facts.
Yosef, this is what I'm talking about, man. Unfortunately, water is not wet. Water is not wet. Something has to be wet. You can't wet water. A cloth is wet. You know what I mean? The house is wet. You're wet. Water can't be wet. It's water. All right. Anywho,
What?
love you guys. I gotta get back to work.
Okay,
I
take
just
care.
wanted to. I just wanted to let you guys know about Poe, and y'all take care. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you, LDG. Have a good.
Be good.
Later, Pickles.
Okay, not that I was going to mention this, but I have a question for you. Assuming there was a flat Earth, how could there be any oceans? Mr. Submarine Man, he's been to depths.
It's not that the Earth is paper thin flat. It's just that, I mean, there's dirt. It goes down. It might be, 5 miles thick or 10 miles thick. It's just not curved. And he also, in Darren's case, he believes that Antarctica actually surrounds the planet and is a barrier to keep everybody in. In Poe's case, he believed lands continue across Antarctica, but for whatever reason, all the governments in the world made a treaty to never fly past that barrier.
So, what about sailing ships before 1900? All the governments agreed not to have any sailing ships to go across the barrier?
Well, they couldn't sail through the barrier because Antarctica it's a ring around the entire flat planet. It's not a single continent in the center of the bottom of the hemisphere. And if you look at a flat map, Antarctica is the entire bottom of the map.
Yeah, because
So
it's stretched to proportion. That's what the map of that's what my friend
Right,
said.
but so now if you make the map into a circle, Antarctica is a ring around the entire world.
No, it's not. That's not how 3D mapping works.
I understand. Listen,
If you take the map and you make it
you
a circle,
don't have to explain it to me. I'm telling you, these are what I've been told.
oi, maybe these people should just cut out that flat map, make a circle of it, and let's see the Antarctica as an island.
Keep in mind, he's an engineer, so he
I
knows
know.
what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm sorry about that, Bert. Sorry, I forgot about that, man. I'm like, yeah,
No,
I
you
know.
don't have to. There are probably engineers that believe in flat Earth. Okay, there are engineers that believe in all kinds of things.
Yeah, I know. You know how 3D
From
mapping
those
works.
You don't need
engineers,
to-
I don't want to have designed not even a toothbrush.
No,
Well,
Good one, Jeff. Is the air wet because of the rain? I hear Mama pray.
I heard Mama pray.
Mama prays on the phone. Yeah.
I heard her say, "What about?" So I thought maybe it was about this. So that's
No, she doesn't.
There is a question
partake in-
from Hakime, is it?
Hakeem.
Hakim. I wonder, do flat earthers think all the planets are flat or just Earth? There are no other planets. That's the main
Yeah,
thing.
you see, they
Those
generally
are only lights in the sky.
and there's also no sun per se. Although actually today Poe did say that there is a sun, but he said the moon. This one I'd never heard even from any flat earther.
LDG is
But-
asking if you can wrench him for a minute.
Oh yeah, you're not wrenched, LDG. Oh,
Neither
it's
am I, but
because
I would ask it because you're on.
Oh, it's the
on
Bird of Prey
X-
5X
5X.
channel.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Why isn't it letting me wrench?
I just figured.
Oh,
it's like-
okay. I'm signed in as Bird of Prey 5. Hold on.
Right.
Hold on. I gotta.
I just figured, it's like, okay, Bird of Prey 5X is different. It's a big deal. I don't need a wrench.
Guys can
because you
all
don't
have
have-
wrenches.
This is
I
comment
just
channel.
never thought about it.
Well, you don't have the same traffic as you do on the main channel.
Okay.
I mean, this is basically his
Okay.
commentary channel and his subsidiary channel.
Yeah.
Okay. it's
Yeah.
just-
Cinnabon, airplanes have fisheye windows.
That's the training specs. Oh, oops! I almost put LDG on timeout. There we go. Add moderator. Okay, you should be a moderator now. LDG, you should be a moderator. Professor Brainy Specs, Captain Track, please type something in so I can modify you. Kronos, there you go.
Cheapers.
Eberg,
He says throws a wrench at LG. Torque wrench at LG.
Eberg is there's Captain Track, taking it quite literally. Kronos, did I get you, Kronos? Yes, I did. I
Eberg.
did. Anyone else who's not a mod want to be a mod? Now is your chance to speak up.
Arf? Okay, I'll talk. Okay, what the hell? Just get to find an instant link for you.
The fun part is that Jeff says, I need a flat earth map. I can disprove flat earth with it. The problem is there is no flat earth map. There is only...
There are actually
Yes, there are.
plenty
No,
online.
Those are artistic drawings of something, but it's not a map. That's the problem.
Okay.
Map,
Elihu and Positive Candor, you've been added.
Awesome sauce.
Well, technically, the maps that we use actually
Aren't maps. Not really. The only true map is the globe.
thank you.
Well, unless you don't believe in a globe, in which case your true map is a round piece of paper.
And some people believe that Australia doesn't even exist.
Or
Yeah,
New Zealand.
that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I'm surprised that there are Australian flat earthers.
Hey, you never know. There may be. You know, I'm actually going to check something real fast. I'm going to refresh the YouTube page and see if bird got flagged yet.
I've asked about the Coriolis effect.
Nope,
They
no
claim
flag.
it just doesn't exist. I asked about sending up a camera. It's all fisheye lensing. The boat going over the horizon. That's all atmospheric lensing.
What about the Aurora Borealis and the Aurora Australis? How do
Yeah,
they
they have answers for those too.
Why can't you see the North Star from the southern hemisphere?
Yeah.
That was a point of contention this morning.
Why does the
That
moon
never
look
got a satisfactory answer.
Or the
Why does
southern light from the northern hemisphere.
Or how about when the moon, when you go from north to south, the moon turns upside down? How do they explain that? It's called the curved
Well,
Earth.
I would imagine because the moon's, and again, this is one particular person's idea, is that the moon is only 3,000 miles away.
Oh my
So
gosh.
a disk that's only 3,000 miles away. So I'd imagine if the Earth is 10,000 miles or north to south, something like that, or the diameter is 12,000. That's radius. Radius is like 12,000, so 24,000 miles north to south. I mean, that's plenty of room, assuming it's above the equator. You could, certainly change.
You can
Although
say
you would think
Earth above the
you would
equator.
think though that alone would show that at the North Pole, then it would be a very skewed circle.
If you're traveling on a flat plane, nothing changes its position in the sky. But if you're going to the curve of the Earth, the moon actually rotates and looks upside down. Try walking with the flat planes of salt and look at the moon itself. You can walk forever and the moon doesn't change position. You're walking
Jeff
straight
said
flat
that
line.
wasn't his point. Then I misunderstood you, Jeff. Apologies.
Jeff, can you come up to the stream? I need a voice of reason here as well.
Okay, I am going.
In case Jeff is too lazy to scroll up.
He might not.
He might be at work.
Oh, that's true.
Go to the creative mode and bring in or copy the bigger ship I was working on, so you guys can see it. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't have all the mods that Cinnabon has, but it should work enough.
So what was your point, Jeff?
Yeah, since I wasn't on to here, what was your point? And
Mars says, well, I believe the moon is made of green cheese and there is nothing to change my mind.
Cheese. I agree, Kronos.
Somebody's trying to connect. There we go. Professor Brainy Specs.
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff, that you?
I don't know how well this is going to work. I'm on my.
Yeah, it's
hear
working
you.
fine.
Okay. You're a little scratchy. Hello?
Hello,
Hello.
Jeff.
We hear you.
Can you hear us?
Hello, Jeff.
So here was my point this morning. And it has to do with the southern celestial pole, not the northern. Okay? On a flat Earth model, if you look south from the southern hemisphere, every person is going to be looking in a different direction. They look due south. And yet, this southern celestial pole is always directly
Directly what?
Directly what?
Jeff,
was
we lost
correct,
him.
you would not be looking at the exact
Same star, no.
Yeah.
But you're cutting out, Jeff.
space here.
Jeff, you were cutting out half your sentence.
Does that make sense?
Well,
You were.
It
We
might-
didn't.
we did hear most of what you said.
Jeff, we do not hear you.
Now this is a mining
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah. There, Thomas Potts says something here. Let me scroll up a little bit here. Is there in Orpo hurting anyone with their belief? No. Then let them
No.
believe what they want. It's not like flat earthers sacrifice kids. You know what? I don't care what they believe. I just call it a failure of education system. So that's all.
A failure of common intelligence.
That's my biggest problem with it. That yeah.
Okay, let me
just
put it.
painful.
Let me put it in different terms. Okay, I am religious. Do I push my religion on anyone? No. Do I see flat Earth as a religion? Yes. Do I see flat earthers pushing it on anyone? Some. Not all, but some.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I moved into a Wi-Fi area, so hopefully this will work better. So here's the point, okay? Imagine a flat Earth map, all right? And you've got the Antarctica kind of in a ring around the edge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's no South Pole in this, correct?
Okay,
All right.
correct.
Okay, so imagine South America and South Africa on this map. If you look directly south from either of the from both of those locations, you're going to be looking in different directions, right?
Right.
Right.
Okay. However, if you look into the sky directly south from those exact same locations, you see the exact same stars. And this has been proven. You're seeing the southern celestial pole, the stars around that point.
Mm-hmm.
If flat Earth was correct, you would be looking at different stars from your different points in the southern hemisphere, looking due south from your point. That's not the case. That disproves flat Earth.
Good one, Jeff.
Jeff, like gazillion other things.
Yes,
That
I agree with you.
the flat Earth.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
Bird.
hope that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Bird.
Sorry about that. What's up?
I'm going to take off because I'm going to get ready to go to the store.
Take care, Elihu.
Take care, Elihu.
Bye.
Later, everybody. Let everybody in the chat.
Thanks for coming on.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me on here. I need a little break this morning.
What I found interesting this morning about what Poe was saying is he believes we have sent probes to the planets. And he
Yeah, it
believes
was a little
everything-
confusing.
Yeah. Okay, so if the probes are real, I mean, space, he said if, I don't remember how he described space. He described it in a certain way, liquefied air or something. I don't remember what exactly he said.
That's painful.
But why would the planets exist as globes? And clearly they are from the space probes, but not the Earth, not the moon, not the sun.
Oh, hell yeah. This thing flies like a champ.
Anyway, I'm off my soapbox.
Yeah. Are you at work, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm on my lunch.
Okay.
I was walking outside listening to the stream, and you asked me to come up, so I thought, okay, I've never tried it on my phone. I'll try it. It didn't work so well, but when I came back inside the building, the Wi-Fi seems to be helping.
Yeah, you're coming clearly through.
Okay. You're cutting in and out for me a bit, but that's all right. I can still understand you mostly.
Mhm. Mark Ross is here. Life, I live and let die. I let the Americans believe in the moon landing. If I let the Americans believe in the moon landing, why won't you let people believe in the flat Earth?
I could
No,
illustrate
it's
better
yeah. Sorry, go, Jeff, go.
Map.
What did you say, Jeff?
I said I could illustrate my point better if I had a flat Earth map.
No, but I totally understood it because South Africa and South America are pointing on the flat Earth map in different directions.
Yeah, there'd be a wide.
Welcome back, LDG.
Hey, guys, it's hilarious. I'm trying to get work done listening to you guys still talking about flat Earth. I just want to throw in 2 cents. Take a look at a map of the global winds and the global ocean currents. It does not support a flat Earth whatsoever. There's a reason why we have the winds we do.
Conspiracies.
Yeah, I don't know how they explain that one. I really wish I would have thought of that when I had my interview with Darren.
To explain, LDG. It's all a conspiracy.
My phone's
I mean, like his.
Okay, well,
take care.
Take care,
Professor.
Take care, Jeff.
Bye.
So, I mean, I just don't see how they would have an answer for the global winds, because that would basically mean that would make impossible wind currents. There's no way to have the wind currents the way they are if the globe is flat, because it goes across the equator in the opposite direction of the spin of the Earth. There's no way of, I don't know what they would say about that. I mean, the same thing with the ocean currents because of the spin of the Earth. They wouldn't be the way they are if it was a flat Earth. They'd be spinning in a clockwise rotation or counterclockwise rotation around in a circle, not in a linear right to left like they are. I mean, anyone can look up the air currents and water currents of the globe and look at information. Now, I guess the only thing they'd be able to say is that that's a conspiracy too, and that's a lie, and that's not how the winds work. And this hurricane just came to Florida because of I don't know, randomness. So anyway, interesting point, guys. Check out the air currents if you want some more proof. Or I'm sorry, I don't like saying the word proof. Evidence that the world is a globe.
I seem to be stuck.
The funniest
How are you
thing
what are you in a nebula?
I'm in an ice cave.
Oh. All right.
Oh, the
crap, I'm getting a
engines
phone
aren't.
call.
The
All right,
drills
guys.
aren't moving anymore. I turn them off. There we go. That's
There
why
you
we
go.
couldn't
Off.
get out. Okay, now we should maybe get
and the
something.
funniest thing was when they are asked about GPS.
Oh,
Those are balloons suspended
oh
over
yeah, that's right. The balloons.
over the plane.
Satellites are balloons. Well, let's put it this way. I already copied this blueprint. So if it doesn't work out well, I just got to add more thrusters to it. We should be okay. I'm happy with the basic design of this ship. Cinnabon's here. Hey,
Hello.
Cinnabon.
Hey guys,
How you doing?
good. Been a while since I've joined the stream. Figured I'd hop on for a while.
Yeah, as a pilot, as a pilot.
As a pilot, this is not a crash, correct?
Of course not.
As he laughs. Yeah.
Shit. Some of this stuff's on fire.
That fire makes your engine more powerful. That's all.
I don't think that was supposed to be there.
How
We'll
can
just
you
get rid of that?
Are you drilling for ice or?
I was mining for ice just to
You're
see
mining
if this
for
thing,
you're mining for ice and you are on fire. Let's see.
just to see if this thing was powerful enough to take back off after I filled it up, and apparently it's not.
I don't even know where you are in a 3D space.
No, Mark. I'm just gonna put some more thrusters on this. That's all we need.
Oh, why don't you just continue moving forward? That way you'll come out the other side.
Well, it just seems like it's gonna take an awful long time. That should. Well, let's see. That should do it. That should be more than enough to back out now, just in case. Okay. Wait, where's the? Here it is. Okay.
And LD says, sorry, phone call had to go. Understandable, LD.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Okay. Wait, what the hell's happening?
I see sparkles.
Mm-hmm.
I see sparks too. Positive Candor is live or posted a video about astronomy. So it appears we're about to run out. What happened?
What happened? It seems like you
Come
are.
on, we just got out. Oh, son of a bitch.
Are you crashed in a weird angle?
No, I'm crashed vertically. So we lost my big. Oh, okay, yeah, we lost our massive hydrogen thrusters on the back. Oh well. The point is, I've got this blueprinted now. So, how do I do that? Shift F10. No, it's not Shift F10. It's Control B. Maybe. Oh. Cinnabon, do you remember? Do you remember how to paste in creative mode, how to paste in a blueprint?
Yeah, just hit F10 to bring up your blueprints. And then you should be able to just double click the one you want and then Control V to bring it into the game.
Should I hit something? There we go. Okay, F10. There we go. Thank you. The big red. Oh, the super red super miner. That's what I called it. There we go. Well, that's cool. I think I'll head back into the actual game. Yes. DD says, poor bird. T-Berg says, bird is so flaming. Kurogan. T-Berg says, did you guys applaud Bird's coming out of his... I didn't come out. I'm not in a closet. T-Berg, I'm not. I wasn't in the game. I was in creative mode.
You are clearly in a different type of furniture. Yeah.
Well, you did technically say you were going to come out and say something.
Did I?
And you did, yes, you did.
What did I say?
That you're a round earther.
Oh.
But you did say I'm going to come out and say. Yeah, so.
That doesn't sound like me. You sure I said round and not sphere?
Okay, you said sphere. The point being, you said I'm going to come out and say.
I'm a glober too.
Poe did refer to us as globe earthers.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting. I don't know if that's really what they refer to us as.
It is.
See, as much as I Darren and Poe and others, I used to think that they were just saying this to hone their debating skills. And, it was just, it wasn't a troll. It was just a legit, make somebody prove everything from the very basics as just a way of debate and whatnot. But the more I talk to people like this, the more it's pretty clear that they are legit believers, and it's not what I thought, a tool for owning debate, which intrigues and disturbs me.
As I said, failure of the education system.
I don't know, that's insulting in a way.
To whom?
To the people, man. Okay, we gotta.
What people? To the flat
people
earther?
who believe in a different Earth than you.
And I'm not going to apologize for that. Sorry.
You mean sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, but not sorry. Yeah.
Sparks of the future. Small blocks. Star Trek. Production block. Projector. Refinery. Where's that thing that Cinnabon added?
Which one?
The thing that makes builds.
Oh, it's
auto
in
builds.
block tools.
Block tools.
Is there a password to your server, Bird?
It's Cinnabon server, and there's no password. You've got to join the Cinnabon group.
And give me 1 second. I'll put the group in the chat.
Are you? Do you have a wrench?
Doesn't matter.
I'm in Steam. You can just PM me in Steam.
I don't know if I have you on my friend list. 1 second.
If you
maybe on your
I
enemy
can wrench
list of
you,
enemies.
Cinnabon. No, yeah, Cinnabon does have a wrench.
Yep.
I saw it earlier. He's wrenched.
I am on your list.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely has a wrench. Okay, he was one of the old guard that have a wrench on this channel. Block tools. Here it is. Build and repair system.
Probably build 2 of them right next to, connected to each other. When I did it yesterday, it took, I think it was like 4 hours to place the initial blocks for my bait for the new station I was building. But then it sped it up once I put a second block in. I was actually reading the mod. It said that it welds and grinds faster than hand tools, but a little bit slower than shift tools.
Huh. Well, to be honest, I'm not in a terrible rush. Let's see. Does this require? Oh,
There you
it
go,
doesn't
Admiral.
require any special. It doesn't really require any specials supplies, so I guess I can build 2. That's 2. Then I have to set up. But let's try 1. This is not a giant ship.
Cinnabon, it says my request to join is waiting approval.
Okay, you're good, Admiral. I suppose you probably need the IP too, huh?
Admiral, we're hearing some noise, radio or TV. I'm sorry, Cinnabon. Who are you talking to?
Oh no, it's okay. I'll just send Admiral the IP for that.
Oh.
Sure. The IP is in the YouTube chat, Admiral.
Cinnabon, I assume I need a projector too?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how about them? Weird.
Sports ball players?
Loud noise from part of my house that there's nobody in. I hope.
Maybe it was a ghost.
Oh, praise. Okay, I should check.
Might just need to install more cameras.
I need to. Okay. Cinnabon, do you remember if the projector is the 4 slots at you or the 4 slots on top?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I always just place it and what.
Yeah. Whatever happens, happens. Let's check what's going on. T-Bird says, sorry, Bird, I'm tunneling in your basement. That is honestly the noise I thought I heard. Maybe Mama Pray's not downstairs. Okay. Here is Mama Pray. Mama Pray's outside. Should I assassin again? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, just need a control pad. Mom, did something fall or something while you were outside?
Oh, outside?
Well, I heard like a dump or something hitting something. I don't know if it was either outside or in the new. Could be. Okay. Gotcha. Yes.
This is going to be different. I may be going to bed early tonight. Tonight's usually my night to stay up late.
It's Twitter talk, Captain.
Well, actually, this is in regard to something I got on Twitter. I'm going to be instead of doing the normal live stream with Wes Moody, we're going to be recording it. I hate this computer. I do. But I'm glad I have it. I was in the middle of doing a live stream earlier. All of a sudden, my good computer crashed. So I had to go grab my other computer.
Hey, Cinnabon, text me the server address again.
The server
Like
address is in the chat.
I'm not willing to scroll all the way back.
Hold on a
If
second.
you're not willing to scroll, then it's
you're
not
lazy.
that far up. It's just a few things up. I'll paste it again.
I'll do it. I'll do it actually.
Let's do it in a PM in Steam.
It's coming in Steam, yeah. There you go.
As a quick reminder, the news video we recently published, again, I don't really particularly want to share the information, but
And the TV is coming loudly through. Can you
quite
mute your
loudly.
TV or? Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, at least it wasn't music.
Yeah.
So once you have your projection set up, you're going to have to go back to the build and repair and then set up the bounding box the same way that you move the projection over.
Yeah. I noticed that from your video I watched.
Okay.
But no, thank you. I just I clearly have my projector set up wrong since the ship is standing horizontally.
You're welcome, Kronos. We happen to hear it before you all do, so. The hell? That was weird. All of a sudden, I had my chat zoom in. Richie Poole, the answer to that is yes. Approximately 100. Would you agree, Yosef?
Sorry, what was the question? I didn't pay attention. I wasn't paying attention.
Look in the chat. And Richie Poole. And that is loud.
I wonder if Bird has any crystal skulls buried in his basement. Oh, I think there will be complete crystal skeletons.
Are you at Cinnabon's base or are you at Kuroga base?
I'm at New Kuroga.
Oh, hey, Kronos.
Follow Junction rather than Edge. XT that may be mounted better is better than on our 6800 XT. It's reduced. The gap is smaller here. Further helpful is the fact that the 6900 XT is a better VIN than the 6800 XT, works from AMD itself, and so is capable of running at lower voltages for a given frequency than the 6800 XT.
Welcome to Kuroga, Admiral. You made a wise choice.
Are we certain about this?
Last time, if I remember correctly, last time Kuroga was destroyed and burnt to the ground.
That only happened once this week. So far.
I was kind of wondering if that Detmer picture just drove that person crazy.
It's
You
possible.
know, it happened this week only once, but it's only Tuesday, so.
Hey, Bird, do you have a cryopod set up?
There's an extra cryopod in the base. There's 2 cryopods. So right now I'm the only one using this base. So there's a second you can use. I'll add more.
Hello, Kitty.
Should be right next to where you spawned.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
He has a phone call.
He was a phone call. Okay.
Yeah.
Or not. Or a robocall.
How do I kill myself? I can't remember. Is it delete?
Backspace.
But it's in a way which will cause a lot of users from past experience forums.
So suicide is so easy?
Okay. You are on Ice Planet, aren't you?
Hoth.
It's not an ice planet. It's just an ice lake on Earth.
This overclock setting that our initial stock performance had us in the range of 2220 to 2280 megahertz. The temperature numbers are useful only for comparing the frequency, but generally ready to be on that install spot type. So the power increase in 50% along the earlier road bumped up to 2326 and 2098 megahertz.
How do I bring up the respawn menu?
You cannot. Once you've joined
You
in,
have to leave a faction. Leave the faction.
It's set up so everyone in their initial load starts off with a survival pod thing.
God damn it. Are you whispering to your cat, Joseph?
Yes, I am.
Can I always leave and rejoin Kroga to spawn at the base?
I
You
mean,
can try to leave the faction and then kill yourself, and that might bring you back to the faction select screen, but I'm not sure.
I'll let you rejoin if you want, when next time I'm on, Admiral. If it's not today, you can certainly rejoin. I mean, if you want to just take a few hydrogen tanks and fly somewhere and build your own base, you're welcome to do that too. Fill up on supplies and then fly off. It'd be similar to landing. We got plenty of iron and silicon and basic stuff.
Okay, just killed myself. I think.
Kronos, I'm coming to your house and kill your TV, Admiral.
Oh yeah, Admiral. It keeps coming through.
Yeah. Ow.
Can you give me the GPS coordinates?
I'll send them to you in the game.
TV.
Admiral, the TV noise, please.
Such a long time since I've played this. I don't even remember how to bring up GPS.
You hit K, and there's a tab in there for GPS. Or I,
Hey,
either one.
Stop fighting.
Bird of Prey 5-1.
I just didn't give it a name, but that's the base. You can rename it.
Thomas says, Saval is definitely Karogan killing himself. I'm not sure if I want coffee or alcohol right now.
Well, not both. Guess it would depend what alcohol, wouldn't it?
Whiskey.
Oh, whiskey and coffee would go well.
Probably.
Of course, I keep my whiskey in the freezer.
Whiskey doesn't belong into a freezer.
Why the hell not? I like it that way.
Yeah,
Doesn't melt the ice.
some people prefer whiskey cold, but actually it tastes better when it's if it's like a straight whiskey. It's better in. I'm not saying like when I say room temperatures, I'm not talking about like room temperatures like in the summer or something. But let's say something like cellar or basement temperatures where it's like colder, but not like definitely cold. It's on par, I would say, with red wine. How red wine should be served. But if you have something like with I don't know, Jack honey, or when you have it combined with different flavors or something, then yes,
I usually
cool it down,
prefer it.
freeze it.
I usually prefer it like with Coke.
It's I usually sometimes I drink it like neat, or sometimes with Coke. Yeah.
Oh man, I love this mod Cinnabon. The problem was with the even with the when you build welding ships, it was like I couldn't get to half the blocks sometimes.
Right. Yeah, I just figured this would help speed up building and get rid of the tedious welding part.
Yeah. Didi says, "Put the whiskey in coffee and enjoy." Yeah, that's one of those ways how you can do it. Yeah, and yes, the room temperature could mean anything. Anything. Yeah. Definitely not like the temperatures that we are used to live right now. When it was set up, the room temperatures, it literally meant something completely different. So something like, I don't know, 65, 70, something like this is considered like a room temperature for white wine. Yes, cool it. Red wine, you should even after opening the bottle, you should leave the bottle open or use, what is it called? Or when you pour it into a glass, let it breathe. Yeah, exactly. And there are as well like those devices, like when you pour it, it sucks in air. Yeah, exactly. So that it,
and this from basically a non-drinker.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Me
keep
and me as well, but especially I can't drink wine because wine makes me sleepy. Literally, I drink one glass of wine and it knocks me out like a sleeping pill. Decanter, yeah, decanter. Thank you, Bieberg. Yeah. Poor Sweet Joseph. Yeah, poor Sweet Joseph. Joseph is sleepy basically all the time recently. I don't know why.
Because you don't get any damn sleep.
I do get sleep. I sleep usually at least 7 hours. It's not and uninterrupted. Honestly, when I'm up late, like yesterday on Bird Stream, that ended for me quarter past 1, I think, something. I can tell you that I got up past 8 today in the morning.
Ah.
So I get my at least my 7 hours of sleep are in. I can't complain.
Well, I guess we're not going to be hearing NB Geek on mini streams. So,
why?
Yes, I should.
I'll show you backstage.
Okay.
Should set this to produce stuff that we're going to need for the ship.
Oh, okay. So it's not like extremely serious, but yeah.
Right.
But it definitely sucks.
That was funny because I usually start out the day, I take my medicine, do all that. I got on the computer and I noticed I was having some problems. So I thought, okay, I'll just go ahead and stream. No big deal. Middle of the stream, my computer crashes. I get back get my old computer out that I keep as a backup. Had to get everything up and going, and I forgot to take my medicine.
Oh shoot!
Yeah. So even though it took it 3 hours late, I'm still hurting. So yeah, not my better day.
I think, Bert, this is literally a pain stream.
Thomas
Everybody-
Potts has some Spider-Man news. He says Doc Ock is going to be in Spider-Man 3, played by Alfred Molina. I don't know who that is.
Didn't he play already?
Yeah,
Doc
that
Ock?
happened already.
Yeah.
That happened already.
In the third Tobey Maguire movie. It was the third, right? Or the second
Right.
one. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Spider-Man 2.
Oh, Spider-Man 2. Yeah, it was Spider-Man 2.
The third one was the goofy one.
God
with
damn it, Thomas! You're giving me outdated information.
Sandman and what was it? The Sandman and this other thing, Venom. Yeah, Venom.
Yeah, that was a horrible movie. It was so. Too many plot threads in that one, and I didn't like it at all. Yeah, the third one.
Unless he's talking about the third Spider-Man with Toby.
The third Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire.
Guy,
Yeah.
Tom Holland. Is that his name?
No, Tom Holland is perfect as Spider-Man. I like it.
Yeah.
And I didn't think I would like so much.
Yeah, I like Tobey Maguire too.
Tobey Maguire was okay, was perfectly okay, and especially in the first Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man movie blew me out of the water. So totally, that was good. I never saw the Spider-Man movies with the other guy. What's his name?
Andy Garfield.
The Andrew Garfield movies. I never saw those. But I definitely like Tom Holland, and what I was surprised, I really liked the animated one, the Into the Spider-Verse, the movie. I didn't go to see it in the cinema, but it's on Netflix.
It's available on demand. That's how I watched it too.
Yeah, I watched it on Netflix because at least here in Europe, I'm not sure, probably in the United States as well, but definitely here in Europe, it's on Netflix. So I watched it on Netflix, and I was surprised how actually a good of a movie it was, and I can totally get into the idea of Miles Morales as Spider-Man. Kronos, you say you never saw the animated one. You know what? Into the Spider-Verse was actually really good. I'm not saying it's like Spider-Man. It's even with the Tom Holland movies, I felt like, okay, I'm not the exact target group, like age-wise, but I still like I still like Spider-Man. So I watched both of the movies, and Far From Home was actually a very good one, and I would definitely put Into the Spider-Verse on the same level. So those of you who haven't watched the animated one but saw the Far From Home movie from MCU, that is actually pretty much the same quality, I would say. That's so cute. I'm just looking at my cat and my dog, and my cat wants to be pet by the dog, and the dog is like, no, thank you.
I'll be back in a couple minutes. In the meantime, you can watch the ship build.
Used to have a dog and a cat myself, and the cat always wanted to come up and cuddle up to the dog. Always. Most of the time, she was fine with it. Other times, she'd be like, "Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
so."
Go away. Yeah. Oh, it's interesting how they work together. And I was so afraid when we were putting up the Christmas tree on Sunday, with the latest one that we got, the orange one that I just showed a few minutes ago on the stream on the camera, because he's a wild one and he never saw a Christmas tree before. The other cats, I already knew it's going to be fine, but with this one I was a little bit insecure what's going to happen. But he is ignoring it. He just sees it as a part of furniture and he is ignoring it, which is completely okay, despite all the lights. I don't have blinking lights on the Christmas tree, so it's only like solid lights, so it's not irritating or anything. Because otherwise, I have in front of the house, I have one of those. What is it called? They were selling it like on TV. Those TV commercials, the Star Shower, that the laser projector that projects green and red dots on the facade of the house and everything. So I have this one, and it goes through the windows as well into the house, and it's spinning on the walls. So I was like, why is the cat jumping on the walls? I was like, okay, then I understood, but it took him like 20 minutes, and he realized, okay, it's nothing. It's just something irritating, but something you cannot catch. So he stopped. But it was interesting watching him. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Well,
and Kronos says, I like blinky lights. And T-Berg, Christmas tree, Christmas tree. All your ornaments are history. Yeah, but that was pretty much what I was thinking about. But one thing is true, we have like many ornaments, like boxes of them. And my wife decided this year we are not putting on the tree. Last year we had like small birds with feathers and butterflies and this type of very delicate ornaments and everything. So she decided, no, this year not. Maybe next year, but this year we go only for unbreakable parts. So
good idea.
Which is definitely a good idea. So, and Kronos says the cat's in the cradle.
And the silver moon?
Spoon.
Spoon, excuse me.
Is it a spoon? Is it? I think. Little boy blue and a man on the moon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spoon, you're right.
Yeah. Bruce the Banner, the incredible moderator. Thomas says, when I first got my cat, I put my tree up early without ornaments, and he kept getting into it. Eventually, he knew not to go do that. Now he just sleeps next to it. Yeah, this is something that they do as well. They crawl under the tree and they sleep there, and especially it's next to the fireplace where I have downstairs where I have tiles around the fireplace. We are not using the fireplace much, but there is and it's next to wooden floor or laminate, actually, with laminate floor. And when you, and I have floor heating, so when the floor heating is on, the tiles have a better or more intense heat distribution. So, and cats like the heat and warmth. So they sleep in those areas where there is the floor heating, because otherwise you find them all the time sleeping on the notebook charger, because it's a nice brick that gets warm, and they sleep on that one, or they just jump on my notebook and they sleep on the notebook. But this is something that I'm trying not to allow them to do. But the notebook is most of the time the notebook is closed, because I have a docking station, so it's on a docking station with external monitors, keyboard, and all the jazz. Yeah, I know. Doggy. And my dog wants to play. Oh, once Bird comes back, you're here. Okay, perfect. I need to jump off because my neighbor wants to have a phone call. My future neighbor, Lubosh. You know him from the chat. He comes
very nice.
sometimes to the chat. He's a friend of mine and my future neighbor. And since he's working abroad, I'm organizing everything around his house, like reconstruction and remodeling. It was not, now it's basically just the furniture is getting in, and the plumber was today doing some stuff, and so on and so on. And I have like few updates for him, and I want to talk to him. So Bert, are you streaming later or not?
I don't know. At this point, probably not.
Probably
this
not.
one's going pretty late. So
yeah, it's like 2.5 hour stream, so that's why I'm asking, because it's basically something like 90 minutes,
hopefully
2.5 hours
someone else.
from your
Hopefully
usual.
someone else will stream, and I'll just go on with watch for whatever.
Cool.
I don't want to take the whole day.
Which we don't mind.
I know you don't, but I
But you mind.
I kind of, I do feel like,
you do feel like crap, yeah. You
yeah, I don't feel the greatest. I also,
And
like to
Kronos-
see other people stream. So
yeah, it's a neighbor from the future, as well. He's basically in the same time zone, but a few hundred kilometers and few countries away from me, and few corona tests away from me, basically. So he's coming home on the 15th, I think, or for the 14th. He's coming home, and he needs to get tested before he leaves Bosnia, where he is right now. He comes home. He needs to go into quarantine for 5 days, and then he needs to get another test, and then he's free to roam the land. So, and he has here where he's going to move over to the house next to me, and he has an appointment with a construction company on the 19th, which is a Saturday. So he definitely needs to come home on the 14th. So he has those 5 days of quarantine, which is just dumb. Yeah. So with the hashtag more cats for Joseph, I'm saying thank you very much for having me, and take care, guys, here in the on the panel and in the chat. Take care. Bye.
Take care, Joseph.
some of my.
So how can we
parts in
send more
here.
cats to Joseph?
I think we could probably send him airmail. Or is that frowned upon?
I think that kind of is. Well, what kind of cats? Let me ask that.
I thought he'd just, your regular typical house cat. Maybe some tabbies, small mountain lion, whatever that cat is on Discovery.
Yeah.
Man, this does take a long time. So the button was right. I should have built two. Oh well. It'll keep building after I leave. Oh, Admiral. Oh, I said that. Garth is the cat on. Is the cat named Garth? No, is it Grunt or Grudge? And T-Bird says, I just remembered something from Discovery. Amazing. I don't think it's Garth. I think it's Grunge. Grudge. Says
Grudge.
Yeah, Grudge.
Grudge.
There we go. Between three of us, got it.
And cake is eternal.
Yes, the cake is eternal. Oh. Okay, let me go through the. Let me go.
What do you think about this next episode?
Well, it worries me. It worries me that I would be too sick to review it. Hopefully not. Hopefully
It's
this is over.
called, what, something part one, right?
This is Terra Firma. Yes.
Part one.
Yes. And this is the episode we were warned about.
So I guess eventually Giorgio goes back in time, I'm guessing. Obviously, right?
That's what they say. So this is likely that time. If not this episode, then the second part.
I mean, yeah, you got Terra Firma Part 2, the Citadel, the Good of the People, and then Outside is the last episode. So maybe Outside, which means outside of this time period, could mean her,
Could be. Yeah.
Gelio.
I don't know. I find it hard to speculate considering everything I think I know about
Yeah,
the
I mean,
show.
it has to be the last episode to me. I don't think it'll be Terra Firma Part 1 or Part 2. It's definitely not the Citadel. And the Good of the People sounds like.
What's going to be the last episode? Georgiou?
Yeah, that she goes back in time.
Oh, I think it is this. I do think it's this episode.
You think that?
Or the second, probably the second part.
Okay. So you don't think they'll save it for the final episode, huh?
No, I think that this is it for her for this season.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe we'll see her in some flashbacks or something as to things later on, but not actually be connected to the characters directly.
Yeah, or you should say slashbacks, because that's what they've been showing her, slashing some people up. Or something happened with some dagger thing, and then who did she call out? What was the name that she called out?
San?
Yeah, San. Yeah, there you go. It's like, San. It's like, okay, I guess she hates San just like Luke does, huh? Please, no spoilers for those that. I mean, we're just guessing.
Yeah, not spoiler.
Kronos, we're not spoiling nothing.
Can't spoil garbage.
Out of small tubes, huh?
So you can't store these ships somewhere and then just yank them out later, kind of deal.
No.
So someone could, like you said, steal your ship, basically.
They could, and they did.
Yeah.
And then they flew it into well, flew it into bases and other ships. Construction component, damn it. I knew I was missing something.
So all you can save is just basically the inventory in your suit, more or less.
No, you can, I mean, you can save a whole bunch of stuff in pieces in your base. I mean, you can save ships inside your base, but they're open to attack if somebody finds your base.
T-Berg said that your spawn point of your base was trash, was within 30 kilometers of his base. So T-Berg trashed it, basically, your base.
Not T-Bird.
So somebody else.
Yeah.
Do you know who?
Some asshole that I don't really know him. I thought they were just somebody looking to play. I let them on the team. They're probably using a fake name. I don't think they have anything to do with us on YouTube. Just random troll.
So you think theaters are going the way of the dinosaur pretty soon?
Theodore?
Theaters. Do you think
Oh, theaters.
Movie
are
theaters.
going
For
the
me,
way?
they've been gone for 11 years
Well,
anyway.
yeah.
I mean, honestly, I didn't think that until I saw Warner Brothers releasing their all 2021 movies on HBO Max. Like, what?
Yeah.
I guess they just don't care. I don't know how they survive it, but to be honest, I don't know how they're surviving the lockdowns and everything anyway.
Yeah.
Do I need computer? Really? Computers now?
Computer.
Let's drill this. Should be enough space. Looks like I got one more cryopod. So we got plenty of room. here in Kuroga for anybody who wants to join. And if, like with Matthew or Carlo comes in, we got spaces. Good. Oh shit. Production. Build some more computers. Oh. Hopefully we have enough to build all this stuff, because I am going to exit the game and then go through and read our last comments, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens from there. Okay. Sorry about that, dear guys. I know I wasn't as responsive as usual. Let's go as far back as I can in the YouTube chat. And what do we got? T-Berg says, you know, I was going to put in get smart doors for Bird of Prey 5. I don't know what that, what get smart doors are. Cinnabon says airplanes have fisheye windows. That is something I've heard. Take care, Mama Pray. LDG says interesting read. I read a flat Earth map and can disprove it. And there's the link. Let's see. Mar is here. Mar Krell, or at least he was here. Well, I believe the moon is made of green cheese, and there is nothing to change my mind. Well, honestly, I can't prove it isn't, so who knows? More should have came up. More should have came up. More says, Joseph, you know, life and live and let die. I let the Americans believe in the moon landing. Oh, yeah, this was read. In the moon landing. Why won't people believe in the flat Earth? Chrono says, I have to go places. Thanks for the wrench bird. X, Qapla, and later Tater. Take care, Kronos. I don't think I've ever seen you leave a stream before. It ended. Mountains of Elysium says the problem you are clearly having, Bird of Prey X, is you are using drills to mine ice and not uranium orphans. You should be. That is clearly the problem. And T-Berg says Bird of Prey is cheating. I'm not cheating. Richie Pools says Bird of Prey, are you feeling any better? You know what, Richie? I sort of am, so thank you. See, spending some time with you guys, it helps. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'm getting good vibes and positive power from all of you, or if I'm somehow draining your power like some sort of succubus. But either way, thank you. Kronos is Bird of Prey. Even Garfield, Prey 5 is falling asleep. I'm sorry, Kronos. I know the game streams are not the most interesting of streams, but we had an interesting talk today about Flat Earth. Thomas Potts is Bird of Prey. It's being reported he is coming back. The next Spider-Man movie, I'm guessing it's not connected to the old movies. Interesting. Interesting. I still don't know who he is.
Weren't they doing a big crossover Spider-Man movie with all the universes or whatever?
Is that what the next Spider-Man is?
Well, I thought they were saying
That'd be cool.
they're
I
bringing in
guess.
this Tobey Maguire Spider-Man with the.
That's right. Yes. That's right. And is that supposed to be like a woman Spider-Man or something?
Yeah, I think so.
I wonder if it's a Mary Jane as the Spider-Man. Oh. Okay. That'll be halfway interesting. Chrono says, please no spoilers. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't want to see Discovery. If you don't want to see it, then it's not a spoiler. Sheberg says, Bird of Prey, your spawn point of when your base was trashed was within 30 kilometers of his base. Okay, yeah, the one that got trashed was pretty close to his one. And then Kronos says, Bird of Prey, do you read the chat? No way. Yeah. Kronos, you're back. I thought you were leaving. There is no sorry. This is going to be awesome, says Kronos. Please say it. Say it. Awesome sauce. Kronos says, I really did ever leave. I did really ever leave. You didn't. I didn't ever really leave. Okay, Kronos. Well, that's fine. Kronos says, good to hear you're feeling better. Thank you. And he says, Bird of Prey, you are not stealing my life force. I don't know. I could be like a wraith or something. NB Geek, let's talk. Says, hey guys, Qapla NB Geek, let's talk. Do you wanna come up? Put the link out again. NB Geek says, Bird of Prey, it is a sinus infection. Still waiting on the meds to pick up. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, but at least it's not the bad thing. Hopefully your voice is shot. Well, then rest your voice, NB Geek. Rest your voice. It's more important. Everybody's sick. Everybody is sick. Well, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people seem sick this last week. And now it hit me. Yeah, no COVID negative. Good. Even though it's a double negative, I'm sure it means that you don't have COVID. Oh. Cinnabon, are you on the Space Engineer server?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just mining.
Yeah. Something to do. Something to do. Well, please don't start this, says Kronos. Start what? The beginning of the end? Well, I guess with that, I am going to go ahead and end the stream. If anyone, Captain Track, would you like to say anything before we go?
Thank you for having me on, Bird.
Always welcome.
Go to birdofprey5.com for all your Bird of Prey 5 needs.
Thank you. Cinnabon, would you like to say anything?
Sure. Thanks for having me on, Bird. Probably do a stream later on today, at some point. Just have no idea when.
Very cool. Be looking forward to it. Positive Candor, would you like to say anything before we go?
Qapla.
Qapla. Okay, guys. Take care, all. Bird out. And thank you all again for helping me feel better.
You're welcome. Have a good day, everyone.